light. Test. Oh shit, alright. I mean, oh shoot. What was I doing? I was gonna start blasting off is what I was doing. This fucking outfit. I was... Oh, I think I was finishing up my quest. Or cleaning up some quests. Ah, my trophy. Reached level 10. I leveled up. Oh. What the f- He said, oh. Watch out. Oh my god. Cause I know we're doing a treat thing. And yes, this fucking kid's gonna have it. He said, I want you to do this for me or give me this much money cause I... Oh, you motherfucker. Cause I think... Science. Fuck it, I'll do that one. Yo. Cause I know. So these are the main story ones. Okay, so the tree one.
Hey,
What?
are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me?
The egg you found was a beeping, was it?
Yeah, it was. Weird, right? Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits. No way!
Wow. Sarah Morgan just like that. Sarah Morgan, shut up. You know what I actually might buy though? Look in here.
You can't go in. You just can't.
But do you have a story for me or not? He writes. Welcome to SSNN, where the news never sleeps. If you're part of the David Barron fan club, try not to inflate his ego too much. He's liable to burst.
Uh,
Nice to meet you too.
Sorry. Long day. Longer night. How about a do-over? Let's take a look at you. You're not from around here. My guess is you really work for a living. I bet you have a story or two. I have a feeling about such things.
My life has gotten very weird and interesting lately.
Sounds like an old pickup line.
Huh?
But it really has, hasn't it? I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done that are newsworthy. No hearsay. So, what do you got for me?
Oh. The Crimson Fleet attacked the Argos mining facility on Vectera.
Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field. And you are an eyewitness with the courtesy to find us instead of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO.
Constellation commissioned the dig the Crimson Fleet wanted for the pursuit.
Bad blood between the fabled Constellation and the Crimson Fleet? Has all the markings of what we in the SSNN call a story. So what's your role in all this? Part of a tour group?
I ran the whole dig, Supervisor Raddick, at your service.
I'd tip my hat, but I seem to have misplaced it. Your people pulled a hell of a thing off. So we've covered the basics. How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph?
I took point on defense with my handy mining laser.
Are those things rated for bad guys? This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, drop by. And take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report.
Money? 600. Fuck, I guess it's easy money and easy XP.
I bet whoever came up with bad news travels fast wasn't taking interstellar distances into account.
What are you on about?
David Barron is the most famous journalist in the settled systems.
Are you talking to me?
I can't believe I'm here. SSNN.
Why y'all staring at me? Excuse me. What's that? Excuse me again. Oh man. I ate some not crawfish, but some shrimp. And yeah. I saw a pretty cool mod, a really cool mod where they turned like all the security guards into like clone troopers.
Completely different. It's me. I mean, you look great, but isn't it going to confuse him? You don't even recognize you.
Nope.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an A&B, B&E, or heaven forbid, an MS. But at least then we wouldn't have to worry about a BOP, am I right?
I don't know what the hell you talking about. I would really like to play with the creation, like the Star Wars creation mods.
I'm afraid, due to recent legislative action, I'm no longer able to allocate ships. I can, however, deal in general goods.
I'm trying to talk to you,
Welcome
lady.
to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon.
You bought an egg from a kid recently? I need it.
Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why? What is it?
It's sensitive scientific equipment. Very important.
Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra. Let's call it a convenience fee, shall we?
What? Can't you just give it to me?
I could, but I did pay for it. I'd like to recover my losses. And it's all the way in the back room. I'd have to walk back there, then back out here. You did say this was important after all. Honestly, it's probably worth way more than what we're talking about. Suit yourself. Right. Come back if you need something else.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh. Oh shit, God. Shut up, Sarah. You were the main one that said you won't judge people.
I'm on tax duty tomorrow. Can't wait.
Why, that here? What's the matter with you?
Oh, I do not get paid enough to deal with stuff like that.
Like what? Oh. Yep. Ah, fuck. So I might do... I think they said they're hiring for security guards. So I might do that, actually.
Working at the Office of Interstellar Affairs is honestly my dream job.
United Colonies was forced to close another crime ring investigation against the Trade Authority. Though it is widely speculated that the Trade Authority is involved in a wide variety of smuggling and theft, it has been very difficult to prove. The latest investigation hinged upon the deposition of 3 key eyewitnesses. But all 3 have recanted their testimony, leaving the investigation in shambles.
I thought it was
You're
giving me a quest.
listening to the Settled Systems News Network.
Hey, you.
I really do need that additional data.
I got your stuff.
So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have to tell us. All right. We'll just upload the data. Give it a moment. And just another moment. It is working, isn't it?
Tell me, man.
Ah, there it is. Relief. Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my. good news and bad news.
Good news,
The
you're
good
paying me,
news
right?
is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to Mast immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once.
I'm glad your concerns were validated.
Yes, it does feel good to be right. Particularly when others have attempted to convince you otherwise. Repeatedly. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be, well, disastrous.
Dun, dun, dun.
I must consult with my colleagues in Mast at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation.
Yep. Nice. Oh, so we're Sarah Morgan. Check in on Kelton later. Got it. I think it was this one.
The call has gone out for both Freestar Collective and United.
I think this one's like to become a security guard. I think the one is here to join the Vanguard. And I don't know that's
getting moved to Gagarin.
Really? One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
Mom.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the gnat.
Alright, let me, you know what? Let me, see if I can buy that vehicle now.
You should. Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always
buy the vehicle.
Okay, no problem.
25,000 credits. How much do I got? I don't know what that's cheaper. Oh yeah, I got that.
Need some work done? Okay, no problem.
Color. Thanks, man. Over here? Oh, yeah, it's back to the... Wow.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Thanks, man. Whoa. Oh, shit. Alright. I guess we can use that now. Us.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Shut up.
Sarah, good to see you. Listen, I smoothed over that incident between Matteo and Rosa at the Sanctum.
I'd hardly call it an incident, more of a debate, really. But I appreciate it just the same.
Not a problem. In the meantime, maybe you could tell him to take it down a notch.
Can do. Thanks again, Sergeant.
Yeah, Sergeant. That is gonna stare at each other.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues.
Sure I am. I saw the sign outside.
You did, huh? Gotta admit, I was against the sign at first. Felt cheesy, you know? Like we're hiring a dishwasher, or one of those dancing clowns. But here you are. Can't argue with effectiveness. And if nothing else, New Atlantis security is just that. Effective. When we're fully staffed, that is. But we're not. Long story. And need some help. You interested?
Sure.
Well, first things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all?
I had a run-in with Crimson Fleet. Don't know if that counts.
It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer. Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
Can I get a uniform?
Let me know
I
if you
have
have any
something
questions.
I need to discuss with you.
Oh. Yes, boss. Well, she is my boss, right?
Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Vectera. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, how did you feel?
How have you said this?
No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts?
It was like being instantaneously pulled across the entire galaxy.
Oh my goodness. That must have been terrifying.
My eyes are so bright.
When it comes to the artifacts, it never ceases to amaze me how the science, well, simply fails.
Why did you bring this up back at the lodge?
Honestly, I wasn't sure how you'd react. Some people would consider what you went through a deeply personal experience.
Not me. Oh! Well, I want to share all my personal experiences with you.
Oh, well, I enjoy hearing about them. Professionally, of course.
Oh.
Either way,
okay.
We need all the help we can get. The artifacts are so different, so alien. And I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. Quite the mystery.
When you said it spoke to me, what exactly do you mean?
Well, judging from the fact that both you and Barrett claim to have heard music, I've made the leap that the artifact was reaching out. Music composition might not consist of words and sentences, but I'll be damned if that isn't an attempt at language.
Yes, it definitely felt like it was trying to communicate.
Agreed. Unfortunately, there's no way that I know of to reply. And believe me, I've been trying to gather data on the damn things for years.
Perhaps you're not getting enough support from your colleagues.
No, that's not it at all. Solving a mystery like this, it's an explorer's dream. Believe me, they're all as driven as I am to find an answer.
Now we'll get to the bottom of this mystery. Hand on shoulder. Together.
I knew I picked the right person for the job. Look, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to talk, and
Yeah,
for
sure.
keeping
You're
an
the
open
boss,
mind.
so I have to.
And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time.
Well, you're my only companion, so I don't really have a choice. Yeah, man, do I get a uniform? I'm here to roleplay.
Okay, now I've seen everything.
Fuck you talking about? Look at me. Looking at me. What the fuck? I'm trying to get a. I want one of those suits, man. I need a uniform. Excuse me.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Thanks. I still found it. I need one of those uniforms. How do I get one of those UC security uniforms? Y'all want me to be UC security, but I don't have a. Oh wait, you know what? That's Navy.
Problem?
I have nothing to say.
Okay. No problem. Well, there's a problem. I need a fucking uniform.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems. And they like to use old abandoned facilities as outposts.
How's the investigation
What's
going?
left over from the colony war.
Take care.
Oh, excuse me. Are you out of here yet, man? Come on. What did I get earlier? This one. Drop it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What?
I don't think this is any of that, though, to be honest.
If you know what's good for you, you'll hand it over. Now. UC security, you're under arrest.
Shit.
I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Prepare for immediate transport to our vessel. I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get there.
What is going
Other
on?
than that, I'm not at liberty to divulge.
I'm ready.
Smart decision. Stand by to be transferred.
I'm going to fucking prison? What's going on?
The Vigilance is an amazing ship. It's too bad Constellation can't afford something this impressive.
Plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble?
Stuff.
I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk.
No, I can hear you, right?
Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back.
You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
Well, I can't move, so. Still
The
have my
prisoner's
shot.
ready, sir.
I cannot look around. Can't put pause. Hello.
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
I just stole a fucking shirt, man. This doesn't look like the local jail.
Highly perceptive. Let me add that to your list of skills. Speaking of which, let's see what we're working with here. It appears you spent several years as a bounty hunter. That type of background will get you quite far around here. I also see that you've mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs.
I bet my shoe size isn't in your records.
Huh. You're absolutely right. Well, I'll have my people get right on that. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDev. Are you familiar with what we do?
Nope. Well, I know you kidnap people.
Actually, that's something new we're trying. I figured we needed to branch out a bit, broaden our horizons. UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. Well, they handle the big picture stuff. We deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture.
I have to deal with the Crimson Fleet.
No, you don't. Not yet, anyway. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. You want me to risk my neck and go undercover for you?
Not for me. For yourself.
Oh.
Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDev, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine.
Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice.
Of course you have a choice. It's just stacked in my favor. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else?
Do I have to decide right now?
You aren't leaving until I have an answer.
Okay. Fine.
Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
Alright, well, I guess I'll change his uniform. Man, I was just trying to find some clothes to roleplay. Where's my companion at?
All right, let's go.
I'm going. It was just a shirt, man.
So, you took the op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new mole, huh? Coming in all alone, infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts.
Yes.
Still, it makes you
I didn't take
wonder,
nothing, bitch.
especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
Sure, man. Whatever you say.
Yes?
I didn't say nothing. Hey, nice suit. Oh!
Hey.
Oh, that's new.
Not at all.
Never mind.
Until later.
As far as I know. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
Damn, dude, I just fucking stole a shirt. Now I'm doing... What am I doing? Sarah, get in here.
Excuse me.
What?
Once we get rid of all the pirates, the galaxy will be a better place.
Pardon?
Oh, woo, bitch. RP walk.
Pardon?
Shut the fuck up. That motherfuckers walk up to me and say that. He said, he sees me walking. Pardon.
Ah, there you are. Excellent.
Yep.
Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
God, that's gonna be some insane shit. Impressive shit, but I don't see where I fit in.
Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
Get me in a room with them, and I'll talk them into anything.
Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
Where'd you get the contraband?
That's classified.
Alright.
Suffice to say that the smuggler who was previously hauling it will be spending the rest of their life in prison.
You could probably sniff out a narc from a sector away.
That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real deal. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
Why bother gathering evidence?
Let's just say my superiors need proof that engaging the Crimson Fleet is a larger priority than they're willing to admit. If we shove enough concrete evidence under their noses, they'll have no choice but to allocate the resources that I've requested. At the same time, we can use the evidence to arrest members of the Crimson Fleet, weakening them enough to strike a fatal blow.
Point the way and I'll get it done.
Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
I'm just doing this for the money.
Fine. Whatever gets the job done. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDev, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
I can stay the course, man.
That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
How will I maintain contact with you?
That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance, and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own.
What happens if I get arrested while I'm undercover?
For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up.
Yes, sir.
While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
I think I understand.
Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is resting on your shoulders. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
Easy, easy, easy. If there's incriminated data out there, I'll find it.
For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind.
I know about that.
If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
I'll bring as much evidence as I can find.
That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
Hell yeah. That's the only way that I operate.
Yes. Commander Akande mentioned that when he proposed the idea. Lucky you. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
What if I get caught with the container of Aurora in my cargo hold?
Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake. We'll be here if you need us.
Excuse me.
Shut up. Hey, y'all think I can take these guys on? this is why I don't like Bethesda games no more. Cause how you gonna tell me I can kill the bad guy, like these people, and then when I kill her, she just goes on her knees? You know what I mean? Like it's just stupid. I don't know.
Is there anything else I can answer before you proceed to the next phase of your mission?
Like if I sure about just shoot him down, he would just fall on his knees. Like,
hello.
Why? What's the point if I'm betraying him? You know? I don't understand it. I seriously don't, man.
Okay. Hello.
Oh. Like, it's just like, why? Nice.
Yes?
I see that.
Yes. What?
I haven't seen it.
Howdy.
Hello, how you? Hey man, I was just trying to be security guard, man. I was just trying to find security guard uniform. Prison
As a former
cells?
convict, you've seen the inside of the city. Stay out of my
How's the pirating business?
Shut up. Fucking hey man, all I want to do is to fucking... I was trying to do security stuff.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Dude, we're in a whole different system. Oh my god. I guess I do this. Whoa. Jesus, dude's fucking flying. Wait. Is that it? Fuck it, I guess I'm here. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll drop off his drugs and stuff. Oh shit.
Yeah? So long.
How you out here with no... Minus another minus 5 points there. Oh, quick.
Always nice to kick back at the Broken Spear after a long day.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Used to think I was Vanguard material, until I discovered that space travel turns my stomach.
Say, don't you? Honest work. Hey, I can't complain.
Hey, you. I got your drugs.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy.
I'm looking to unload a sensitive shipment.
And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me?
Take a look at the sample.
Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
The Trade Authority turning away contraband. Now I've seen everything.
You can't handle it. Point these to someone who can.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
What about you blow your brains out and ask someone else?
Sure, go ahead. You shoot me, and the TA will have bounty hunters on your ass before you even get back to the spaceport. Listen, love, I've heard it all. Threats bounce right off. So either cough up the finder's fee or try and sell that shipment on your own. You must be new at this. In our business, nothing gets done.
Yeah, I'm not paying it.
Well then, we have nothing left to discuss, do we, love? Be seeing you soon.
Something you need? Maybe another time.
I thought you would have had something to say. I'll come back. I ain't paying $1,000 for that shit. Stupid, how can I persuade? Oh.
Don't want to catch yourself with a loose grip on your equipment. One of those.
You tell this guy about
There's nothing like seeing
Keep
old
it simple or
coming
keep to
through the big
yourself.
window in the morning.
Don't be a stranger.
I haven't had a day off in 3 years, and I broke the damn time off policy.
Can you believe people used to think the nearby mountain was a face on the surface of Mars? Ridiculous, huh? Doesn't look anything like one.
I'm trying to see if anybody's
This life ain't easy, but it pays the bills.
anybody that stands out.
It's not easy, coordinating corporate efforts between the Star Yard and here.
It's a knife. Evidence.
Neva, sit down, have a drink. So, smooth jump into the Soul system? UC security hassle you?
Cut the crap, Atlas. Let's make this quick. There's only so long I can stand a sink of minor sweat and stale beer.
Okay, take it easy. Here's the fleet's kickback,
Always
just like I
something to do
promised.
around here.
What is this bullshit? This is half of what you promised.
Fancy seeing you
No
here.
reason to get upset, sweetie. Security around Sidonia's been cracking down, and it's tough to get the Deimos marks to play ball. That means I'm spending big on bribes, covering lost shipments. This isn't exactly like running a pharmacy out here, you know.
Two things, Atlas. And I'm gonna make this simple enough so even a total imbecile like yourself can understand. One, I don't give a damn about your excuses. You owe us the agreed amount on time every month. And two, you call me sweetie ever again.
It's my personal
I'll
savior.
shove my knife
Thanks
so
again for the
far up
assist.
your ass that people will
Oh,
mistake
what the
you
heck?
for a unicorn.
Hey, good to see you again. Still think there might be room for me on your crew?
No. Cause I gotta pay that $1,000 for it? That's a boo. That's a real thing.
How's it going? Can I help you?
I think
Yo,
I can.
Hey, what's up? You looking to do some? I'm Manaki.
Oh,
Come back anytime.
I actually might call it. 'Cause I'm on vacation this whole week, so I'll definitely play this week. So, but yeah.